Seattle Dancehall TV in the place. We're in the streets of Vancouver, BC with DJ Arems.
What up, what up? Glad you guys are here. Welcome.
This guy just hosted Beenie Man live show. Super sick.
Yeah, wicked show. Super good. Super dope show. Dope vibes. So I'm glad you guys were in the house.
Thanks for having us. Always glad to be here. It's totally worth the trip. So tell me a bit about yourself. How did you get started in music?
I started DJing when I was 15, and I bought like my first set of turntables, had the whole bedroom setup thing, and it was the golden era of hip hop when so I'm aging myself there, so now you know how old I am, but so I was fully into hip hop, and I always liked reggae and dancehall, but around 2000 hip hop changed and it started getting jiggy and whatnot, and I started getting way more into dancehall because I wasn't really feeling hip hop as much. So I've been DJing dancehall and reggae for about 14 years, so it's definitely my favorite music to play in the club. I still like playing hip hop. I still love classic hip hop and some newer hip hop, but in the club there's nothing like dancehall to me.
Represent. Every time you ever been to Jamaica?
You know what's funny is I haven't, and people are like, what you gotta go. The thing is, if I go to Jamaica, I like getting dub plates. I collect dub plates, and my girl, there's no way I could go to Jamaica without my fiance, but I would just be hanging out in Kingston at studios all day, so it's a bit of a dilemma. We go to Hawaii instead, so true vacation. I'm going to Kingston one day, or Jamaica I should say, but it's not on the schedule right now because I know it'll be a big dub plate session and my girl will be pissed, so
I know how that goes. All right, so who would you say is your favorite dancehall artist right now?
Damn, that's a good question. I think my top three are Popcorn, Conscience, and for a while there it was Sham. So I'll say Conscience and Popcorn. For guys doing it big, like I've always loved Movado, but just those guys were doing it real big for a while. I love Busy Signal too, so there's a little variety of who I'm really feeling right now for sure. I've always been a big Buju Banton fan too, so free Buju.
And who is an artist that you would like to see in Vancouver and perhaps bring them to Seattle as well for us, please? Thank you.
Right. Well, what's funny is the artist I really want to see here, who I think he's been to Seattle many times and we haven't had him here, and that's Capleton. So you've had him in Seattle, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I've seen all of his internet shows and whatnot, and just crazy energy from that guy. So we're working on getting Capleton up here. I know we get a lot of dancehall shows that you guys don't get somehow or something. You guys have a really big reggae scene, and we have more of a lesser of a reggae scene, more of a dancehall scene. So Capleton, to me, he goes both ways. So a lot of roots reggae heads will be there. A lot of big time dancehall fans will be there. So that's who I really want to get here, and we're working on that. So.
All right, well, let us know. We'd love to come through.
I'm sure Capleton will visit you guys. I know he's always in the Bay Area and whatnot, so I'm sure you guys will be on the schedule.
So you guys have a lot of festivals, I heard, up here. Reggae festivals and Caribbean festivals in general?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I would say we have a lot because if you go to other provinces, there's actually a bigger Caribbean community than there is here. We have a big Caribbean community out in Surrey, and we have a big festival that goes on in North Van. We have one in Surrey. There's a couple other small ones. They call them picnics, and yeah, I mean they're great. They're always in the summer. They're nothing like Carabana in Toronto or anything like that, but they're like our tiny Carabana, so they're great, and it's always good vibes, good food, and it's a lot of the time it's the only place you can get Jamaican food unless you go to Surrey or whatnot. So it's awesome. Yeah, it's great. Happy we have those.
For sure. We're definitely gonna have to check one of those out sometime.
Yeah, you've missed them this year, but definitely next year.
What are the regular nights that you hold down here in Vancouver?
Right now I'm doing Thursdays at the Lamplighter. It's called Rocksteady Thursdays. They have a band called Mostly Marley, and they're an awesome band, one of my favorite bands in terms of reggae cover bands and whatnot. I play in between, and then I play a longer set at the end, so that's a great night. Fridays at 560, Good Fridays. That's a super live night. We do the reggae basement there. It's total bashment vibes, packed, tons of daggering. awesome time. And that goes till 3 a.m. And Saturdays I do Calabash once in a while, which is I'm scheduled there twice a month. It's called Jam Down, and that's a reggae night as well. And then in between, I just do a lot of one-offs. Sundays, we do Republic. It's called Reggae Sundays, but they have a band, and we also DJ. So I've been there doing that twice a month as well. So it's been great, and we've been getting a lot of shows this summer. So I've been keeping busy. It's been great. Best place to keep track is factionsoundcrew.com. You'll see all of our stuff there. DJArems.com as well. It's a little behind. I need to update it, but factionsoundcrew.com is definitely a spot to go. Also on Facebook, our Facebook band page is Faction Sound Crew. So definitely look us up. You'll see all of our flyers there, what's going on, what's happening next, and you can definitely catch up with all our mixtapes as well there. So check it out. My respect. Seattle Dancehall TV. You guys are the best. I'm glad you came through Vancouver, and I hope to be down in Seattle soon. You guys always doing it big. Seattle Dancehall TV. Much respect.